Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Black people have no history. This is a controversial statement. Uh-oh. It's amazing. I used to work in a school, and just seeing what children are being taught about history and all of these things, I'm just seeing how a lot of, because here it's a mixed school I was working at, and there are children from all kinds of nationalities, and I'm just seeing the kind of black history they're teaching to these children. And they're teaching about the slave trade and all of these things, and really and truly, there's been so much miseducation to what black history is for not just black people, but also for other people of the world. And really and truly, when I'm saying black, all of these are 3D concepts, because really and truly, we exist in time and space. But to delve into the 3D, I have to use these terms because it's what people can understand. So this whole notion of black people have no history. I'm lucky in a way. I feel blessed because I've had the best of both worlds. I was born in London, but at the same time, I've been to school in West Africa for 1 year, Sierra Leone. I've been to Ethiopia. I've been to Egypt. I've been to Sudan. I've been to Brazil. I've been to America, all of these different countries. But in Africa, traveling around, I've seen the beauty that exists there. And a lot of the media, they portray people starving with flies going over their mouths, and people here in the West, we feel so sorry for these Africans, let's send some money to charity. And I have all kinds of friends, white friends, black friends, Asian friends, and I'm seeing how there's still this miseducation, even for non-black people, that they feel that a lot of black people don't have history simply because it's not really taught in the curriculum. Why would it be? And for me, I found when I actually began to study more and really realize, because now the hidden is coming to light in 2012, and that's the thing about the truth. You can't hide the truth. And really and truly, it's not about saying one race is better than another race, because in essence, race is the illusion which man has created to divide people. But more importantly, when I came to really study, I realized that Africa is the cradle of civilization and is given the world so much. One book which really awakened me was this book, The Nile Valley Contributions to Civilization by Anthony T. Browder, a great book. And really and truly, at that point, this was a long time ago, I had a surge of energy because I realized the beautiful kingdoms which were in Kush, Kemet, which is ancient Egypt, all of these things which have been hidden from a lot of black people and non-black people around the globe. And there's this is actually causing more problems because the truth isn't coming out. And that's why so many people have lost their minds. All kinds of people have lost their minds because history is written by the winners. History has always been a political tool. And when I was going into realizing the rich history of Africa, after all, life started there. And you come to see that ancient Kemet, Egypt, you had Imhotep, the father of medicine. You had Know Thyself and all of these temples, which the Greek later took and put it on their temples. You also had Hippocrates, who really is the father of Greek medicine, but you had Imhotep, who was the Egyptian father first. So you just learned so much. And in Egyptian culture, you had Ma'at, which is the symbol of balance. Obviously, there's been a lot to discredit that Egypt is not in Africa. But last time I checked, it was. And the more and more people do their own research, so much healing will take place, because really and truly we exist out of time. And that's what a lot of sciences knew. In Egypt, you had the mystery schools. Even aside from Egypt, you had other kingdoms. In Sudan, you had so many pyramids. People knew the spiritual connection that human beings really were supposed to live with nature, and that's what they built their kingdoms on. And really and truly, a lot of it has been taken out of the history books. In fact, you had the burning of the Library of Alexandria, where all of these books about humanity's history have been burnt on purpose because they don't want people to find out the truth. And that's the thing. And I'm seeing it like this because really and truly, I feel that it's not about saying people are better than other people, because that is still, we're still looking at things in a 3D way, because really and truly, human beings were born in the ethers. Life has always been existing. But in this 3D reality, we've come to realize that so much has been hidden, and a lot of people haven't been taught the truth. And for me, I love to study everything. I don't care wherever it's from. All I'm interested in is knowing what's underneath the surface, the truth. And for me, I just find it fascinating and empowering. And I think that's why a lot of people don't understand when you have a lot of even black women who don't want to wear their own hair. And hair symbolically is the crown. If you're changing your hair, that means that you're not really comfortable with wearing your crown, with what nature gave you. So what's happening? What's happened? And it's, in my mind, it's because the lack of knowledge of self, know thyself, that whole principle which was taught in ancient Egypt and what have you, it's really powerful. And really and truly, I'm just coming to see that you had the Moors also in Spain and what have you, so much history. But really and truly, I just feel that it's not about saying I'm better than you, because really and truly there's nothing to brag about. It's just about knowing yourself, that you are a spiritual being. And to be honest, a lot of people have also known that. A lot of people are knowing that. And to be honest, people, whenever they are after the truth, they don't care wherever it comes from, they want to find it. And it's only a few people who can really transcend their prejudice, and really they know it. You've had, different people around the globe who are coming to realize the lies that have been told to humanity for so long, but the hidden is coming to light. And I feel that when people talk of the word black, I mean, this is just, if you say black history, really it's world history, and world history should be taught in schools. And at the same time, people should have a fair history. And that's why a lot of people, especially a lot of black people, have lost their minds, literally, because they have no knowledge of self. This is one of the books which really empowered me to even transcend it. I used to call myself the Kemet Prince, and that's still another alias, because I just felt so empowered. Now it's Infinite Waters, because I've tapped into the essence where color doesn't even exist. But that's on a different level. But at the same time, for this 3D, everything is in different levels. And really and truly, I just found that having knowledge of self empowers your mind. And that's why, for me, it's all about it's all about balance. It's all about peace, love, and harmony. One love. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep.